Tony, I'm sure there were a lot of things today that didn't please you, but what about the team's performance in the final 2:18 after Blossom game tied it at 70?
Is that before or after London hit that three in the corner?
Before.
Okay, so, yeah, just the last 2:18 I'm supposed to talk about? Okay. I think Devin made two big free throws. London had a terrific game. What a game he had. We executed a call. They even, I think, knew it, but we got a clean look for London to bang it. And then we defensively, played just well enough, and some guys sort of stabbed or speared a rebound, and we got it. Got the ball in. I put, obviously the freshmen, the first years in, they did a good job. We were having some trouble with inbounding the ball, and I just thought they finished it well, and I'm very thankful. I really am. That was a hard-fought game, a lot of mistakes, but we overcame them.
Okay, Doug?
London had, I think, 2 early turnovers in the first half and sat for maybe a little longer period than usual. What did you tell him to get him all?
No, I didn't. Actually, I took him out, and the play just kept going and going. There was no stoppage in time. Maybe there was one stop, but I liked that group that was on the floor. They were either holding steady with, I don't know if we were down or up, but the margin didn't go, and I thought, boy, here's a good chance. London gets some rest, and I thought those guys did a good job. Mariel, Darius gave us a good lift in the first half. Kyle, Ty was good. You can go through it. So I liked what was happening, and that was just valuable time he could be out, and we went with him the whole way in the second half. But it wasn't hey, you need to wait and watch this. I just thought those guys were doing a good job.
Andrew?
Tony called timeout with about 3 seconds left in the first half. That inbounds play, and then Darius throws it away, scored at the buzzer. Obviously not the way you want to go into half. What was the message like at that point?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we had two, I was going to say very costly turnovers at the end of the half. We had London wide open on an action. And Zayd, I thought he was open. We just kind of threw it. They scored. And then I called timeout, and I didn't draw it up well enough. We didn't execute it, and that's why, I was hoping to get a look, but the last thing we said is, hey, if it's not there, please don't throw it in the backcourt. Like, just throw it down there, make a play. And, you get in that spot. We didn't execute it out of the timeout. Guys weren't open, and that's a tough spot to be in, and you hate to do that at the end of a half, but it happened, but we overcame it. But I'll tell you what, just not that it matters, but it doesn't matter. Never mind. Next question.
Come on.
You'd heard so much about doing better defensive rebounding wise, and obviously you flipped that stat from the first to the second half and kept them from scoring on second chance points a little bit in the second half. Was that important to you?
Yeah, it was. They kind of scored at will in the paint, and then the storyline would have been points off turnovers, but we were good enough. I just kept saying dig in, and when you go 4 guards, you give up things, but you also get some things, and we were just trying to match it that way. But Zay came up with a couple big rebounds, 13 he had, and that's significant. I thought Mariel went back in there and speared a couple or grabbed a couple rebounds, and so we needed every possession, and obviously I thought it was better in the second half, but defensively we've got a ton of room for improvement. It's just not where it needs to be, but there's stretches where it's good enough.
Brad, and then Jerry.
Coach, what do you attribute Mariel's last couple games to? Is it you think they added just the rhythm of playing more minutes, or have you seen something in his game that's taken that next level?
It's thrown off your glasses, nice
I know.
glasses, so okay, look good. No, Mariel is in practice. You can see him. He can score off the bounce. He's creative at creating space, rising up, and he's got a scorer's mentality. And I put him in the lineup, and whether that's helped his confidence or not, I don't think so. He's just getting opportunities, and he's taking better care of the basketball. And I put that first group out there because I think it's our most physical group. And, but obviously we're using a lot of different lineups, and foul trouble made us do that. But Mariel has that strength. That is a strength of his off the bounce. He can do some different things, driving, pull-ups, and hit the big 3 in the corner, too.
Jerry, then Jeff.
Tony, I know after the last game you said you would talk briefly with London about maybe being a little more aggressive. Is that something you think he needed just to bring out the best in him?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he was feeling it, and of course he's had 2 very good games and was assertive, and it always looks good when your shots are going in. So we need that. We need guys to, again, we haven't been able to in certain games make plays down the stretch. Plays were made today, and I thought again London was quite a player. I thought he was offensively at times just special, the way he was making tough shots, and and good decisions. A couple of his turnovers, like I said, he's got to clean up, but what a game, and to get one on the road.